Perhaps you find yourself nodding along, a quiet recognition dawning within as we explore these patterns. Maybe you were the smart kid, the one who aced every test, effortlessly grasped complex concepts, and basked in the glow of praise and expectation. But now as an adult, that effortless success has morphed into a silent prison. You feel disconnected, strangely alone, struggling to find that same spark that once propelled you forward. It's as if the very trait that defined you has become a heavy chain, tethering you to an identity that no longer fits. You're not lazy or inadequate. You're not a failure or imposter destined to be unmasked. What you're experiencing is the unintended consequence of a survival strategy that for a time worked brilliantly. It's a deeply ingrained pattern, a carefully constructed persona built on the foundation of intellectual prowess. You built a magnificent castle on the foundation of being smart, and now you're afraid to leave its walls for fear of discovering that foundation is fragile or incomplete. That once comforting label, smart, has become a source of immense pressure. The praise and promise of a bright future have transformed into an unbearable weight of expectation. The world seems to be asking, where's the genius we all expected? Why aren't you changing the world? And the silence in response only amplifies the inner critic. You long for genuine connection, for authentic relationships where you can be seen and accepted for who you truly are, not for what you achieve. But you find yourself analyzing people instead of truly relating to them. You dissect conversations, strategize your responses, and constantly assess whether you're measuring up. It's exhausting, this constant calculation, this relentless pressure to maintain the image of effortless brilliance. The truth is, the world isn't necessarily against you, it's just that they don't know what they are doing. The expectations people are applying to you are based on your capabilities and are not intended to cause you pain or make things hard. The world and the people in it are just doing what they know how to do, but that does not mean you need to subject yourself to these external pressures that are not your goal. It's okay if the world is trying to make things harder for you. You are a unique person, and you need to make the unique decision to live your life as a unique individual. Please know this, deep in your heart. You are not a failure. You are not broken. You are simply carrying a childhood identity that no longer serves you, a set of limiting beliefs that are holding you back from realizing your full potential. The isolation, the struggle to start things, the feeling of watching life go by from the sidelines. These are not signs of your inadequacy, but signals that it's time for a new strategy, a new way of being in the world. It's a call to embark on a journey of self-discovery, to unearth your inherent worth as a human being, not as a performing intellect. It's about building a new foundation based on vulnerability, growth, and genuine connection. The path forward begins with consciously and deliberately letting go of that smart kid label, not because intelligence is inherently bad, far from it, but because your self-worth should never depend on it. Intelligence is a gift, a tool to be used for good, but it should not define you, should not dictate your value as a person. Imagine the liberating sensation of releasing that weight, of freeing yourself to try new things, to stumble and make mistakes, to be imperfect and uncertain, and to connect with others on a deeper, more authentic level. It's about consciously choosing growth over protecting an illusion, about valuing your humanity over striving for a flawless image. You don't need to be the smartest person in the room to belong there. You just need to be willing to show up authentically with all your imperfections and vulnerabilities, and with the willingness to embrace the messy, unpredictable beauty of human connection. It requires a willingness to step outside your comfort zone, to challenge those ingrained beliefs that have kept you trapped for so long. It means embracing discomfort, knowing that growth often happens on the edge of your capabilities. It means letting go of the need to be right all the time, of the fear of looking foolish, and of the constant pressure to prove your worth. Remember, you are worthy not because of what you know, but because of who you are. And the journey of rediscovering that inherent worth is a journey worth taking. You're not alone in this. Many smart kids face this very challenge as they transition into adulthood. This is an opportunity to rewrite your story, to redefine yourself not by what you achieve effortlessly, but by your courage to embrace discomfort and vulnerability, by your willingness to connect with others on a deeper, more authentic level, and by your commitment to living a life that is true to your values. And as you step down from that pedestal, as you shed that limiting identity, you'll discover a world of genuine connection and belonging that you never knew existed. A world where you are accepted and loved for who you are, not for what you achieve. It's a world where you can finally feel at home, where you can finally be seen and celebrated for the unique, complex, and imperfectly beautiful human being that you are. Embrace the mess, embrace the journey, and embrace the freedom of being authentically you.